Jan de Jong is the Interbreed judge who today judged not only the small stock section, the sheep, but also the cattle. And that is something else. Not many people can do that. Jan, after your experience of the day, what is your general remark?
I must say that it was a great honour to have been asked to judge here today, and I must compliment all the breeders and showmen on the quality of the stock, both small stock and cattle. They really were something to behold, and especially because, of course, this is the last time we will be at these showgrounds, and that is something that's quite sad, but hopefully it's going to augur well for the future.
Over the years that you've been an interbreed judge, can you follow trends? Are there trends of fashion or what is in and what is out, what people strive towards in their breeding?
Yes, indeed, Isak. Over the time, we have seen that the type of cattle and sheep to an extent have changed. They've become easier fleshing because the price of maize has, of course, increased, so that people are now trying to breed cattle and sheep to a certain extent that actually finish faster. They put on weight faster and put on fat a bit faster, because it also means then we save to a large extent on the amount of maize that we use, the amount of energy we need to get those animals into a marketable position.
Yeah, that easy fleshing is one thing, but also size-wise?
Yes, indeed, size-wise has become very important. We're looking for functionally efficient animals that are a little bit are tending more towards the medium size than some of these very, very big cattle, because we know that nutrition is also something that's very important to ensure high calving and lambing percentages. So we're looking at animals that are slightly shorter on the leg, possibly wider, deeper, and longer. But functional efficiency is the very important part we're looking for these days.
Okay, now let's get to it. Sheep. Who are the winners? Who is the Interbreed Champion Gold Cup winner?
All right. Now the sheep were very, very good indeed. It was a Dormer National Championships, and of course we could expect that the quality of those sheep was very, very good. Also at the Hampshire Championships, and as usual we've had very good quality sheep. To answer your question there, and excuse me, I must have a look over here. In the rams, we had the Dormer ram, exceptional ram. The reserve was the Hampshire Down ram, which is really a very, very good ram. I don't know who the owners are, of course, that's not important to us. And then in amongst the ewes, we had the Suffolk ewe, that was a really splendid specimen. And in the reserve, we actually had the Dormer ewe also a very, very good specimen of the breed.
Thank you very much. Just before we get to the cattle, that is an important point that you're making there, that the owners are not important. In fact, it's important that you don't know who the owners are.
Yes, indeed. As a judge, we don't even really have sight of the catalogue. There's certain questions you don't ask. The only question that we actually ask after a class has been judged is say, give us the judge the definition of that class, because you want to also ensure that you've judged those animals in terms of that class's definition. That's very important.
Okay, and now let's get to the cattle.
In the pairs, we had the Simmenthaler pairs that did exceptionally well. There's a bull and a cow. I don't know who the owner is, but at the end of the day, that was a very, very good pair of cattle. When we're looking at the cows, the Simmenthaler cow was our Gold Cup winner there, and the reserve was the Simbra cow. Both those animals were exceptional examples of femininity and functional efficiency. In the bulls, we had the Simmenthaler bull, which was also one of the pair, of course. And then in the reserve, we had the Brahman bull, the white Brahman bull.
That's interesting. Simmenthaler did extremely well.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Indeed, the Simmenthalers did very, very well today. And do you want a group of 10? I can give you a group of 10 also, which is one of the old classes of the showgrounds there. It was actually the Teb Hill Floating Trophy, and there we actually had the White Brahman, an exceptional strong group of White Brahmans.
Okay, fantastic. Jan de Jong, thank you very much. That's Jan de Jong, Interbreed judge here at the Royal Show.
My pleasure. Thank you, Saki.